Hi.
And hi. And I've got the incredible Esther Gretton, who's one of my clients. And she's going to tell you a little bit more about who she is, what she does, and her experience working together. So Esther, tell me a little bit more about what you do and how you help your clients.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Vanessa. What I do is I run www.esthergretton.com, and I am a business coach for women who are in corporate and they really want to start and grow their own business, but they're feeling a little fear, they're feeling a little uncertainty, there might be some perfectionistic traits that come up for them, and they really want to break through on that and create the kind of business, lifestyle, dreams that they've really wanted to create for a long time, but perhaps have just held themselves back from doing that. So I help women to push through that, understand their greatest strengths, passions and skills, and help them create a business.
Amazing. And you've obviously had quite a lot of experience with your own businesses or your own business. And I think like that whole thing around it not being in alignment, you kind of working on these massive projects and kind of just saying like, that's not for you. So I think that's a huge part of what you do with your ladies is getting them into alignment, making sure that they're making the right decisions in their business that's going to support them long term.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think, and I know that in a way you can relate with this too, previously in your corporate experiences, you know, where we're kind of fed this version of success, this version of success, you know, go and get your degrees and your qualifications, get into the corporate world, climb, work, build this version of success. And then you get there and then you realize, this is not quite actually equate to my version of success. I don't feel good. That's the question, you know, that's what comes up. So then, you know, you dig a little deeper. Well, what would success look like to me? What would it feel like to me? And I think that misalignment is where a lot of, you know, entrepreneurs' journey starts. They have a misalignment in their actions and feelings about what they're doing in their corporate. And it's time for them to have that sense of alignment. So yeah, alignment is key with everything, in particular in our business.
Yeah. So Esther's been through it all in terms of corporate, as well as having her own business, as well as this whole piece around like this alignment, but also she's done 900 hours of yoga teaching. So she also, is that right? So you also have this whole like spiritual element, which I think a lot of corporate women need. So that's amazing. She's doing incredible. You're doing incredible work. What did you come to me for initially? Like, what was it that made you approach me?
Yeah, so I came to you, Vanessa, initially because I wanted some support and guidance. I believe that it's helpful for anybody who wants to succeed in business and different key goals in their life to have somebody who they can trust and someone they respect, someone that they admire and are inspired by. And even though, as you said, you know, I had a successful business before, this was me doing it alone, not with business partners anymore. You know, this business is purely myself. And, you know, I wanted that support and guidance from somebody who I felt safe enough to be vulnerable with, you know. I think really getting out there in business and going to the core of your goals and desires and intentions and what you want to create with business and the impact that you want to have requires a lot of vulnerability. And it's so nice to have someone like you who you can partner with to, you know, help guide you to, you know, that destination of having a business, but one that feels really aligned. So I came to you for support, guidance, and accountability too.
Yeah. And I think this whole piece around vulnerability is like in our corporate jobs, we're made to think that being vulnerable or putting ourselves out there in kind of the raw form is kind of not the thing to do. So it's important to break down those barriers and start actually showing up as yourself. Have you found that there's been anything like a shift in terms of like shedding that corporate cape as we discussed as we discussed yesterday, like what's changed in that on that side of things, and shedding and becoming the version that you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's important that when you're on this journey of entrepreneurship, developing yourself, creating a life that you want to create, human evolution really, when you're on that journey, it's so important to do your own personal work, but it's also super important to partner with somebody that you feel safe and excited to work with, to help with that collaboration piece, because it's all very well and good to do the work on your own, and I think you need to do that to be able to, as you said, shed the corporate cape and come into authenticity of who you are. But it's so powerful. We're human beings, you know, where we love to connect and to collaborate. And I've done a lot of work, as you mentioned, on a personal and business level. And the more work I do, the more I realize how powerful it is to collaborate with someone on this and not feel like you have to go it alone all the time. We're human beings. We love connection and we thrive with connection. So working alongside you to, you know, help me and guide me to, you know, go on a deeper level is a powerful collaboration. So it's been truly beneficial.
Yeah, I think that those corporate layers are so deep in terms of just how much we need to share, and also like how much we still can share in terms of ourselves. And I know at one point you were kind of holding back on the more spiritual element of your business, and that's been like a really huge part and an important part. So what do you feel is kind of, I know you worked with a couple of coaches before, and obviously you've been on your own journey. What do you feel makes me different?
I think what makes you different, Vanessa, is that you have a lovely alignment within yourself. So in the past, you know, I've worked with people. In the past, I've worked with people that, you know, we're all about go, go, go. Let's get the lead magnet happening. Let's get the landing page. Let's get out there, go, 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 go. Without that balancing of, well, let's really truly connect in with what are my passions and skills. Let's create something deeper in terms of who my ideal client is, what her problems and challenges are, and how can my unique skills and areas of expertise truly help her. It's going on a deeper level. So what makes it different working with you is that you are, from my perspective, really walking your talk, talking your walk. And that shows in the business and lifestyle that you have, but it shows in how we communicate with each other. So it's, I think you're the most authentic coach I've ever worked with. And you're doing it, you know, you're living your life in alignment, which is beautiful to see.
Oh, cool. And results, what has changed since you started working with me?
Yeah, so a change since working with you. For me, the biggest challenge was the whole online piece of business. You know, there was many other areas of business that I was quite confident and capable in, but online digital marketing, getting myself out there far beyond my network, that's been the biggest piece that has been incredible for me, because I've been able to work with people internationally who I've never met before, who are following my my digital footprint with my lead magnet and my Facebook group, and seeing my landing page and all the wonderful things that I've created with your guidance. It's enabled me to work with people all over the world. So from a practical point of view, the results are a lot more sales. a lot more women to work with to help to create a positive impact in their businesses and in their lives. And from a confidence point of view, it's the first time that I've really been able to see myself in business doing something that I feel truly authentic about. So that's been really powerful for me.
Yeah. And kind of, Esther's just got married, so it's kind of these bigger dreams. And I think yesterday what really which is really great to hear, was like, she's like, it's happening. It's all happening. It's just a matter of like time, and it's just like flowing now. And whatever I want, I know I can receive. How does that feel for you? Just like knowing that whatever you want is happening. It's already in motion. You're already receiving.
Yeah. It feels really good. And I think it feels real. Now, that might sound funny, but before, when you have hope, I hope that it's going to work out. I hope that I'll be able to find clients outside of my network. I hope people will click on this link and be inspired to book a call. A lot of hope, which is a beautiful thing to have, and you need lots of hope to begin with. But when hope turns into taking action, and then hope turning into taking action turns into results, that's when you get this belief that, oh my gosh, this happens. It's not just what I see other people achieve. So yeah, that feels really good. It feels real. And now that I know that I can do it, it's like that was the hardest leap to get over. Now it's like, well, just keep doing it, keep replicating it, keep putting things out there. So that's a really nice feeling as well. What I thought was potentially very challenging, turns out certainly has some challenges to it, but turns out I can do it and can get really good results. So that feels really good.
Yeah. What about your pricing and your recent group launch, and kind of the strategy that you've got going forward? Tell me a little bit more about kind of what's changed on that side.
Yeah, sure. So I have a one-on-one package which is working beautifully and attracting my ideal client now. And I launched a group online program, of which I sold out enrolled the 10 spots within 3 weeks. So it was pretty awesome.
And it wasn't anything crazy, was it? It wasn't like massive things that you had to do.
No, it wasn't this huge thing, the step-by-step process that you gave me, it made it happen, There was a process, there's someone to trust and collaborate with, i.e. you, and then there's me doing, the day-to-day work to make it happen. So it's a fairly simple formula. I think when you get out of your own way a lot, do it. That's when the magic happens. But exactly. But actually now, from our last call, I've refined my own strategy, which is great, because I have a big financial goal for the next 12 months. And now we've redefined that strategy. I can see very clearly how to make that happen in a way that is not that challenging after all.
No, it's like really 25 high-end incredible clients that you're going to give premium service to at a premium rate. And that's spacious, that's airy. And that's what it's supposed to feel. Exactly. And it's in your zone of genius, using all your incredible skills. Yeah. Really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And anything that you would like to add or say to people that are maybe thinking about working with me, or anything else that you would like to add?
Sure. Sure. Well, I think I'd like to say to you first, Vanessa, that you are an incredible coach to work alongside. You walk your walk, you talk your talk, and you truly are there for me and the other women that you work with. And that shows in not only our results, but our sense of enjoyment for this whole process too, So first of all, I wanted to thank you for that, because you're truly incredible at what you do, and I appreciate that. And for anyone thinking of working Vanessa, I would strongly recommend it. You know, go into your intuition, your gut feeling, and see that it resonates with you. And if it feels right within you to do it, I would totally encourage you to do it. She's incredible. She's supportive. She is empowering, and she collaborates with your own genius zone so that you can create a really cool business that you love around it. So I would say go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, if it's the right fit. I think that's such a big thing. Is energy and fit and making sure it's the right move. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I think you're an absolute dream client to work with, and you've just gone with things, and you're doing incredible things in the world, and making a huge difference in the lives of your clients, and the people that come into contact with you. They're really fortunate to be working with you. So yeah, anybody that is interested in working with Esther, go and check out her website, esthergretton.com. That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
And get in touch with her. And if you're looking to work with me, there will be a link somewhere to book either above or below exactly this video when you see it. But thank you so much for taking the time today, Esther, to speak with me and to share your experience. I really appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to celebrating loads more incredible wins and hitting those big goals this year. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Vanessa. Bye.
Bye.